Police and city officials say there is no longer a threat to the public, and here's what we know right now. Police swarmed the Maven Hotel on Friday night. The hotel is on Wazee Street, just 2 blocks south of Coors Field. According to DPD, staff noticed something suspicious Friday and alerted police. That prompted a swift response. Police rapidly got warrants for 2 hotel rooms where they seized weapons and narcotics. The FBI's Denver Bureau tells us they do not believe this case is connected to terrorism. Police say they are still investigating what motivation these suspects had. Now, we have team coverage on this story tonight. Connor McHugh has been digging into these details all day long, but we want to start with Brian Maass, who spoke with one of those suspects.
We spoke with a suspect in jail, Ricardo Rodriguez. He told me he had just arrived in Colorado last Thursday and was planning to move here and only met the other suspects for the very first time on Thursday. He said he ended up in the hotel near Coors Field with the other suspects, partly because of the All-Star game.
Plus, I wanted to go to the All-Star show. I wanted to kind of be a part of that.
But Rodriguez did not want to be part of it in this way.
There's no way I would ever allow anybody that I knew to shoot actively into a crowd with women and children and families. There's no way. There's no way whatsoever. Never.
He said he had just met Richard Platt after he arrived in Denver and said Platt had an arsenal in his hotel room. What did they have?
They had quite a bit. They had a sniper rifle, probably 2 of them. 3 mid-size assault rifles, AK-47s. Probably another short entry weapon, which is called, like, to the average person, it's like a Mac 11, I believe, or a Tech 9, which is a short, it's like a Uzi. Numerous firearms ranging from 9mm to 40mm.
Did you ask him why he had all of those long guns?
I did.
What did he say?
He had said that he was collecting them for his friends.
Rodriguez said Platt also had body armor and a large amount of narcotics in his room.
He had a lot of guns, yes, he did. I don't know what his intentions were. From what my understanding was, he was going to be selling them, trading them. That was about it.
Rodriguez told me he never heard anything about a plan to turn the guns on the All-Star game crowd.
I can tell you that if I would have saw something like that, if I would have seen him preparing for something like that, I would have intervened. Absolutely. There's no way I would have let something like that happen.
Rodriguez said he wanted to talk to me tonight because he wanted to make it clear that he knew of no plan to use those weapons on All-Star Game fans. He also said he was armed himself with a handgun and an AR-15 in his hotel room. He's being held in the Denver jail tonight, and he'll be in court again tomorrow.